Hola.
Hey, how we doing?
Pretty good.
All right. So we got accoutrements on the table, as you can see.
We do.
You want to know what we got here?
I always want to know what we got.
We got the egg timer. We got the John Milroy Selection's whiskey box, Mystery Whisky Box, and we got a bell.
I'm a little bit scared.
You should be.
Although this is a game show, I'd probably like to be on.
This would be a great game show. What do we got here? So we got John Milroy Selections. We've got 9 whiskeys, courtesy of our friends, the Whisky Sisters, Lauren Mayer and Gabby Shayne of Spirit Imports. Spirit Imports. They sent us 9 of the latest. What do we call it? The outturn, the rollout of the John Milroy Selection.
Yes.
We've got 9 whiskeys in there. You want me to read them off? I shall read them off.
Read them off.
The Caol 2007, 11 years old at 54.7%. BENRINNES 2006, 12 years old at 54.9%. A BUNNAHABHAIN 1987, 31 years old at 54.5%. BLAIR ATHOL 98, 20-year-old, 45.4%. Single ORKNEY 2008, 10-year-old at 56.6%. ARDMORE 2010, 8 years old at 54.8%. GLEN 95, 23 years old at 49%. SPEYBURN 2008, 10 years old at 54.4%. And a GLEN 1993, 25 years old at 54.3%.
So only 2 under 50? And one's barely under 50.
Yeah.
So the West Coast would like this. There's a lot of 5s.
There's a lot of 5s. I like it too. There's a lot of 5s. So again, this is from the John Milroy Selection. Here's a little bit about John Milroy, for those that don't know. Milroy's of Soho was founded by John Jack Milroy in 1964 when he opened his wine shop at No. 3 Greek Street in the heart of London's swinging 60s Soho district. This was the time and place to be, the epicenter of the pleasure-seeking world of modern music, fashion, and of course, the wine and spirits that fuel the era. You think Austin Powers was there?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah? How about Dr. Evil?
He's probably in the outskirts.
Okay. All right. So what I'm thinking is we got 9 whiskeys. I'm thinking we do 4. So you pick 2. I pick 2. I covered the labels, so we don't know what they are. We'll do a quick review of each. Maybe I'm thinking a minute, 2 minutes. When you're done, ding, and then we move on to the next round.
When your time's up, your time's up.
Oh, and here's the kicker. We got to guess which of these whiskeys
we're drinking. Are?
Yeah. Oh. You can go first.
Not liking any of that. All right, you covered this, and I don't have my cheaters on, so this is like a double blind.
Wave that in front of the
I can't actually see anything.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
It's a nice piece of loose leaf.
There you go.
It's covering everything. Nice color.
Yeah.
A little pale. If I hazard a guess, I'd probably say this was an Islay from this color.
You never know.
I haven't opened it, you just never know.
You never know.
Now you pick.
Oh, I pick. Okay.
Let's pick our 4. We'll showcase them, and then we'll start our speed round.
So I'm going to go, and I don't know what I'm picking here. So we've got another one. Label is covered, also rather light in color.
And if you look at these two, they could be.
They could be the same. They look about the same.
Could be about the same.
And then we'll go ahead. Take another one.
Grab this one. I apparently keep grabbing all of the light colored ones.
Well, you can't really see.
There's not a whole lot of contrast in the box.
No.
They're for the age. Again, some of these are 8 or 10-year-olds, so maybe they're a little.
This one's a little darker.
A little darker. I mean, it's a little bit older.
Okay, so I got my 2.
You got your 2. I got my 2.
I'm going to pour a little bit. I'll do it on camera here just so you guys can see what's going on. No funny business, no monkeying around. Just pour as much as you want. You want to knock it back and do a couple shots, put a little behind your ears. Knock yourself out. Go crazy.
Get a little perfumery.
All right, now we can talk here. This is round 1. This is round 1. So we want to give ourselves, well, you know, I said originally the timer. You want to go first? I go first? How we just kind of talk?
We can do it.
We can just talk. You know, the hell with the timer. Throw it out the window.
Right. Boy, the kids will be sad. I took all their games apart.
Whatever. They'll live. So color-wise, this one is a straw, light yellow color. This
was the one that I picked first. Again, same straw, light color.
Yep. Let's see. Let's compare.
Put them side by side. They're both pretty light.
If we interchange it, we probably wouldn't know what they were.
And yet, I nose this. I'm not getting any of the Islay that I thought I might get. I'm getting some very rich stone fruit notes in this one.
Yeah, I'm not getting any smoke either. Well, there might be a little bit of smoke. A little bit of smoke, a little bit of fruit. I'm getting I'm getting some apples maybe.
And I'm getting a lot of vapor because, as we said, there's a lot of 5s in these whiskeys.
There are. What do you think? What do you think ABV was? What do you think you got there? Do you think you're in the?
I think this was one of the 54s. I'm getting a lot of that menthol on the nose.
This doesn't smell, I don't know, it's hard to say about age-wise, but let's see. So again, fruit, maybe a little powdered sugar, a little vanilla, maybe a little bit of like baked apple, or maybe like one of those those pears where they stew it. Do they stew a pear?
You poach a pear.
Poach a pear.
Poach a pear.
That's the word.
It's poached.
Just slug it back. Sip it, man. Sip it. Oh, you're chewing it. Okay.
I was told you need to chew your whiskey the last time we did this. Oh, that's hot. That is. Oh, that's good.
That's pretty nice. I honestly don't know what it is. I'm just gonna guess blindly here.
It's very hot from the alcohol vapors. It's not so spicy in the finish, so it's a nice warming finish. I find it's very sweet up front. A little bit of that cinnamon, not pepper. Very nice, good balance.
You know, there might be a little bit of tobacco here. Maybe like a little smoky tobacco.
I have no idea what it is, so I'm going Orkney.
You're gonna go
just
Orkney?
Because I have no idea what it is.
Oh, you're gonna go Orkney.
I may also be going Orkney with all of them.
Well, tell me a little more. What do you think of this up? What do you think flavor wise?
Not so thin. For the color, maybe you'd think it was a little thin. Very vapory. A lot of menthol up front. Then you get a good bit of sweetness, a little bit of cinnamon, and then it rolls in a nice finish. It's a good warming finish. It's still going on. It's a nice finish at the end. The alcohol isn't so overpowering. So if this is one of the 54s, it's probably about where it should be. Okay. It doesn't seem like it's too much or too little. It's not like it's hitting you right in the face as, here, have some alcohol. It's very good. It's very good. I think this is a good cask they pulled out. I'm going to guess, because it's not so Isla-y, so much in the peated flavor, that this is a younger whiskey, probably 8 years, maybe 10 years.
Okay, so
because you read off they were 8 years, so I'm going to guess this is one of the younger ones. So what's the Orkney?
The Orkney was 10 years old.
It was 10 years? I'll say this is the Orkney.
Okay. I'm just guessing here. I'm thinking that's the Ardmore. There's a little bit of pepper, there's a little bit of like fruit, there's also a little bit of smoke. The finish is really nice. It's a little peppery on the finish, but it's not like burning. Yeah. I'm going with Ardmore. Shall we do the reveal?
Oh, we can do the reveal.
Do we need a drum roll?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is it that important that we need a drum roll?
No, not really. Ready? And oh, look at that! Look at that, folks.
And look at that.
What'd you get?
I got the 10 years.
What'd you get?
I got the 54s right. It's the SPEYBURN. SPEYBURN?
SPEYBURN.
It's the SPEYBURN 2008.
Did I say it was Ardmore?
You did say it was Ardmore.
And guess what? It's an Ardmore.
Oh, what a surprise. You labeled all these and you suddenly got yours right. Ooh, look at you. You're so special.
I didn't cheat, I swear. There was no collusion.
I got 2 of the 3 things right.
Oh, that's
Granted,
good.
you did rattle off what the age statements were, and a lot of these are at 54%, so maybe I wasn't so crafty in my decisions.
It's okay.
But I'm patting myself on the back.
All right, very nice, very nice. All right, we'll take a short break and we'll come back for round 2. All right, we're back for round 2. Ring that bell 3 times, please. All right, that wasn't great.
It's not such a good bell.
It's okay.
It's for a kid's game.
It's okay. All right, so we're ready for round 2. This guy over here, my partner in crime here, he decided to pour off camera. Yeah, I'm going to pour on camera. It's a little darker than the other one.
I thought we were trying to go and speed this along.
Speed, schmeed.
That's what it would look like here. I'll simulate. Here, I'm pouring in the...
I'm pouring in.
And
then you blew it. Like in the bottle. You blew it, and there's no second take.
I blew it.
All right, so we didn't clinky on.
I'd say we clean this up in editing, but we can't clean this up.
No, we can't. There's no cleaning this up. We're just gone. Hey, by the way, speaking of cleaning things up, if you like what you're seeing here, subscribe. Really, you won't regret it. I promise.
That's nice.
Ooh,
that's really nice.
That's a little darker in color. This almost has like a little bit of a dare I say? I will say amber.
Amber?
There's a light amber.
You always come back to
amber. This is like amber went to the salon, had a little peroxide done, lighten the color a little bit. Is that how you do it, dear? How do you lighten the color on hair?
I don't know. I don't do hair color.
Oh, you sure? You sure about that? Okay. Thanks, Reds.
So you're saying this is this amber summer look? It's summer amber?
That's what it is.
What it is?
That's what it is. Amber went to the Caribbean. She took the winter off because winter really is a slow month at the club. Put a little bit of lemon juice in the hair, a couple of margaritas. It's all good. So this is amber after a month of.
I think we need to take that away from you. You've gone too far.
All right. So this one here. What are you getting on the nose? I'm getting a little bit of dried fruit on this one.
Dare I say licorice? Black licorice.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting some black licorice.
You can say licorice.
I'm getting some pears.
Ooh, pears.
A lot of sugar. and it doesn't smell particularly hot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say this is probably one of the two that are under the 54%.
This one smells a little older, maybe, or it could be the cask. I'm thinking this might have some sherry, because I'm getting some dark fruit. I'm getting some sugar. I'm getting some brown sugar, and I'm getting a little bit of raisins.
So you're getting raisins, figs, like those dried fruits, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's what they are, right?
Currants,
raisins and figs. Raisins are
currants,
generally dry.
apricots.
I don't think raisins grow on a tree. They take the fresh grape, they let it dry, and then it becomes a raisin. You see how that goes?
Thank you. You're a huge help. Is it a sultana?
It might be a sultana.
Sultana.
I like this one. This one smells really good. I'm thinking sherry cask on this one.
Getting a lot of interesting noses on
maybe
this.
Maybe a Pedro Jimenez.
Oh, that would be nice.
Pedro Jimenez. I just like saying Pedro.
You
Jimenez.
just like to say Jimenez.
It's fun to say.
Jimenez. Jose Jimenez.
Who with Jimenez?
I don't know. I like whatever it is. It smells good.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm going for a taste.
Smells good. Awfully good. Awfully good. I went in.
Not awful.
I went in. It was maybe a medium mouthfeel. Not a lot of heat at all because of the it's not the vapors, not too much alcohol content. Very sweet, very mild finish. Just a good sipping whiskey. Dare I say, a table whiskey.
Lots of fruit. Good bit of fruit. A little bit of leather, maybe. A little what else? Sugar of some sort, like a brown sugar kind of thing. Maybe a little bit of clove. So I'm really thinking this has like a sherry cask of some sort.
And,
but I'm not sure.
And who sherries?
What?
And who sherries?
On this group?
On that group?
Good question. I don't know. BUNNAHABHAIN maybe?
BUNNAHABHAIN maybe?
I'm thinking maybe.
What was the...
but I don't know if it's a 31-year-old whiskey. I don't think it feels that...
Oh, it's not that
deep.
dark.
No.
It should be darker.
But it could have been like a fourth refill. Because
they run out the color.
Yeah.
What is the lowest ABV one on here?
The lowest ABV one? The lowest one is 45.4 from BLAIR ATHOL.
I'm going to say this is the BLAIR ATHOL.
It's a 20-year-old, huh?
I'm going to say that's what this is.
Okay. All right, I'll go with the BENRINNES.
BENRINNES.
It's a BENRINNES. 12-year-old BENRINNES.
Okay.
All right, shall we do the reveal?
I'm going to say it's the Glen Keith.
Okay.
Just to be different for you.
To be different for you. And guess what? Any Glen will do. It's a Glen Grant.
Glen Grant.
It's a Glen Grant. I like Glen Grant.
BLAIR ATHOL.
BLAIR ATHOL.
Nailed it. I really wouldn't have been able to guess what this was had I not known that there was lower ABV involved. If all of these were at 45%, I really don't know what a BLAIR ATHOL is.
Did you get it right?
I did. I got it right.
Hey,
but only because I could tell there wasn't as much alcohol to it.
So you know what we need now? Now let's not do it. I was going to say we need a tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker?
Nah.
Tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker?
Tiebreaker. We each got one right.
Okay.
Tiebreaker.
All right. So let's go in pick, and then we'll turn this off for a second.
Should we do the same one?
What?
To see who's right? Or should we take a separate one?
What do you mean take a separate one?
Well, we each take a bottle, or do you want to do the same bottle and then decide?
No.
Each take a bottle.
Yeah, take a bottle.
Each take a bottle.
Take a bottle.
Yeah,
take a bottle.
Take two.
Take a bottle.
Take two, they're small.
I'm buying.
Take two, they're small.
I'm buying.
All
Take
right.
the bottle.
Give us a chance to rinse.
Take the bottle. All right, we'll be back. All right, we're back for round 3, the tiebreaker. Check. It's
just a sad bet.
Show me the money. Well, it's a sad bet. But you know what's not sad? This whiskey. Not sad at all.
So I could peek over the edge, and I saw this was a little deeper in color, so I may have cheated as I made my selection. I'm looking for something that's got a little more oomph to it. So
They don't have oomph?
I think. Well, the last one was only 45. So I'm thinking this is going to be another one of the big ones.
Put the glass in here? Okay. I got mine, you got yours. Yours is a little darker than mine.
Yep. I tried pouring this off camera, and I was told once again that I'd be escorted out. So
that's right.
I'll just get a nice little taste
Do
there.
we need another guy? We might. We might, Rabbit.
Yeah,
we might.
Oh, you might.
Oh, you might, Rabbit.
If my Rocky is in there.
Salute.
Chin chin.
Oh, wait. And cheers to the Whisky Sisters.
Cheers to the Whisky Sisters.
There you go. All right.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh. I think I may have some peat. I may have struck Isla.
Struck Isla? Is
that
a mining expedition into the peat bog?
Yeah, man. It might be. I don't know. I'm guessing here.
And I've got a little licorice, a little vanilla, and some cherries.
Oh, this smells fantastic.
Some cherries, maybe some
this
apples.
Smells really good. I do. You know, if this is the only Isla on the list is Kalila. Well, no, I'm sorry, Kalila and BUNNAHABHAIN. This is not BUNNAHABHAIN, I don't think. So I'm already going to jump ahead. I'm going to think this is Kalila.
This smells like a rich and flavorful whiskey here.
This smells so good.
So I'm going to guess it's an older whiskey. partly because of the color and partly because of the flavor, the nose I'm getting off of it. But I'm going in.
I'm getting like that smoke. I'm getting like a nice like charcoal briquette, a little bit of iodine, some licorice, some herbal notes, and that licorice. You know, you get that like that black licorice that has a little bit of sweetness to it. It's like that.
Like in jelly bean at Easter.
Yeah, I love those things.
I do not care for black licorice.
No, they're not fun.
I went in. It's a good mouthfeel. There's a little bit of heat from the alcohol, but not a whole lot. There's not much in the way of heat, pepper, cinnamon, any of that from the actual flavors. A little sweet, nice warming finish, not overpowering. Just nice, well balanced whiskey.
Oh, yeah. This is got to be Caol. It's got to be
Caol
or Orkney, but I'm leaning towards Caol.
I need to have a refresher on who's left because I'm a little bit stumped. Which one was at the 49%?
49% is
Was
left.
49?
That was the Glen Grant.
The Glen Grant, which you already had.
Yep.
So this
BLAIR
can't be.
ATHOL's out,
This
too.
can't be the Glen Grant.
Everything left has a 5 in
It
it.
has a 5 in it.
They don't have a 5 in it.
Because this doesn't, again, the alcohol, it's so well balanced that the alcohol doesn't feel as if there's that much alcohol in it. Oh, it's good though. It's good.
This is really, really nice. Again, I'm getting that licorice. I'm getting that smoke. I'm getting a little bit of like sea spray, a little bit of salinity. I like those kind of words with the itties on the end.
You like itties, do you?
Itties.
You like
It's
itties?
a little ditty.
Yeah.
It's a little ditty. You can dance to it. Snap your fingers.
How much whiskey did you have before we started the show?
I had one drink.
I was just
beforehand.
checking.
I had a mezcal drink
I was just
at my taco joint.
Should we make our guesses?
Yes. But let me just finish up. Let me sum up.
You sum up, sorry.
So this thing, we got the smoke, we got a little bit of sweetness. The finish is nice and lingering. You get a little bit of like maybe cracked black pepper and licorice and a little bit of sugar. It is delightful. So I'm saying Caol. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm going to say this is a...
Dun, dun, dun.
let's see from the list. What's left? Is there a...
Here,
is there
Here's the
a...
list.
a BENRINNES. I'm going to say this is a BENRINNES. Oh!
What'd you do?
I was going to go BUNNAHABHAIN because of the color, because of everything else. And the BUNNAHABHAIN is a 31-year-old.
Yeah.
But I overthought it.
But bang!
And it came back to bite me.
Caol.
Your winner chicken dinner.
So 2 to 1.
That is a BUNNAHABHAIN. That is an awfully good.
Would that be 2 to 1? Yeah, 2 to 1. 2 to 1.
Let's see how that works. 2 to 1.
Nice.
Do we have to go best out of... Yeah, it's best out of 3.
Oh, you got to win by 2.
You got to win by 2.
Is this tennis?
We got to go win by 2.
So is this like this is 30-15? We got to go.
We got to pick up the sets.
And then we
Is
got
that
a
what it is?
tiebreaker.
Is that what you do?
No, I think we're done. I think we're done here.
Fine,
So
you win.
anyway, this was kind of fun. What'd you think?
It was a lot of fun. It was. I'd like you to try everything I tried. I thought the BUNNAHABHAIN, a 1987 31-year-old, fantastic, rich old flavors, really nice. I thought that the SPEYBURN was a little young and a little sharp for the 54%. A lot of alcohol vapors. Again, 10 years old, very nice. And I don't know that I've had a BLAIR ATHOL before, if I'm even saying that correctly. And that was a 20-year-old at 45%. And the 45% almost would seem like it was nothing. A nice table whiskey. That was just fantastic. It was really good.
I had no complaints. The Caol was my favorite because obviously I like the smoke. They were all good. I mean, they really were. It's just the beauty of whiskey and the beauty of all these flavored and you figure Scotland's not a very large country, right? Pretty small.
Yeah, not at all.
Pretty small piece of land.
Yeah.
Is it as big as New Jersey?
Maybe.
Maybe as big as New Jersey. And there is just so much variety, and it's all smoked. It's all made from barley and water and a little bit of yeast, and the flavor combinations are just...
You know what makes it the best?
Amazing.
It's also made with love. You can taste the love.
It's made with a
You
lot
can
of
taste
love. It's made with a lot of
Now
love.
you had the Caol, you had the Ardmore, and you had the Glen Grant. Was there any order you put them in, or are they all about the same? If your personal preference, obviously, you like the Ardmore and the
Caol was my
Caol because
favorite.
they smoke.
But I would put the other two like even. I'd say they were even. It was close. They were all very good. They were all
very good.
I can't give them a score because again we're trying to do this quickly, but somehow I think it's going to wind up being like 5 hours.
It was good. It was all good.
Yep.
I kind of want to try the rest that are in the box now, but we'll just save that for another day.
We'll do shots later.
Save that for another day.
We'll do shots later. So anyway, thank you to the lovely Whisky Sisters
And the Berry Brothers.
and
The rest of the folks, the Berry Brothers,
The Berry
and the
Brothers?
rest of the folks at John Milroy for putting together another fantastic package. And they really outdid themselves with the selections this time around.
Cheers, folks.